I'm going to start cooking healthier. So we're going to make a cabbage slash soup stew. You can have more liquid in it if you want, or a little bit less. It's up to you. These are all the ingredients that are going in there. This is going to be my main course. So I'm trying to just mix as many items as I can as possible. And if you want to know the health benefits of cabbage, do a little research. It's amazing how beneficial cabbage is. These are all the ingredients we're using today. Pepper, whatever pepper you like, green, red, yellow, carrot, lime, mushrooms, onion, an apple. Cabbage can be red, could be bok choy, green, it could be all red. Any cabbage, Savoy cabbage, whatever you like. Honey, a little vinegar, balsamic, or plain white, whatever you like. Carraway powder, bay leaf, and cumin. You can use allspice, you can season it any way you want. I find that these work pretty good and give the dish a nice flavor and more enjoyable as a main course. I'm going to saute all of this. This is everything except the cabbage. I'm going to saute this al dente. If you want to cook it more, you can. Because the cabbage can only cook for 5 minutes. And you can do research and find out why. The water I have for the cabbage is boiling already. Once I'm done with sauteing this and I put the cabbage in, I have my timer, and I'm going to just quickly saute it for a couple of minutes, add the water, bring it to a boil, and at the end of 5 minutes we are done. Now I've got this kind of hot, but it's okay. Once I put this in, the temperature will drop considerably. Everything is going in there, like I said, except the cabbage. The bay leaves, the cumin, everything. I'll squeeze the lime in there a little bit later and add the honey, and the amounts will be given to you. There's no question about it. That's what I like to do. You know, you see recipes that tell you, well, let's put a little bit of this, a little bit of that. They're leaving it up to you. Not that you don't know what you're doing, but for the home cook, it doesn't really cook a lot. Needs a little bit more support when it comes to seasoning and things. Now for the professional guy who might be watching this video, all he has to do is just look at what I have here and he'll know how much to put. And he'll know how to season it. So we'll saute this for a few minutes. It's still on a high flame. There's a lot of, what's in here is a lot of wet vegetables that give off a lot of moisture, so nothing's going to burn, and I want to get this dish done quickly. I'm going to put a little sea salt in here, not much, just 1 teaspoon. Why? Because I don't like to use too much salt. It's not good for you. This is really, well, it smells great. This is done as far as this part of it goes. So now I'm going to add the cabbage, get the timer out. And I'm using, like I said, green and red, and you can use all of one kind. Red is better for you than the green cabbage. I happen to have both, so I'm using both. But I would prefer just using I'm going to set this for 5 minutes, and I have the boiling water right next to it. A quick saute. I didn't add the lime yet, but I will add it. It really doesn't matter when, because once I add the liquid to this, the lime will blend in with no problem. Get this sauteed nicely. And I'll add the hot sauce at the end also. If you want to add more salt to this, you can. But just remember, the less salt you have in the diet, the better off you'll be. You want to season things. And it's for other people, put the salt so it makes it taste good. But when you're cooking for yourself, like I cook for myself, I use herbs and spices and try and stay away from the salt. Now this is quite a bit, but that's the way I cook. I can't make small amounts of anything. Well, it's almost 2 minutes. So we'll give it like 2.5 minutes like this, and another 2.5 minutes with the amount of liquid in there. And don't forget the water I have, which you don't have to use water either, but I'm looking at right now at the calories in this dish. You want to use beef stock, you want to use chicken stock, that's fine. It'll make it more tastier. But I call this a vegetarian dish, that's why I'm not using either of those items, but you can make it with them. Oh, there's so many things you could do with this. You want to add potatoes, cooked potatoes to this, you can. Okay, that's 2.5 minutes. Now we're going to add the water. Boiling water to this. So I call this like a stew soup because there is quite a bit of liquid in there, but when I eat this, I put it in a soup plate and I enjoy it. So we have about 2 minutes to go. So we'll squeeze in the lemon, the lime, or lemon, or vinegar, whatever you want. That's one lime. And that should cook. And hot sauce. We're going to put like 2 tablespoons in there. If you want to put more, go right ahead. Have no problem. Well, it's boiling already, which is good. And we have about 1 minute to go. Nice, this will be al dente and healthy. Yeah, you can put seafood in here also. Yeah, just about anything. But once again, this is a vegetarian dish. And we want to get the most out of it, nutritionally speaking. So we don't want to overcook anything. And we have reached our 5-minute mark, and that's the end of it. Hope you enjoy it.